With you a million miles away, another guy, another place. I'm stuck without you. Now it's a heartbreak holiday, yeah. Hotel California, you in NYC, wishing I was there upon you. Wishing I want you, but you're long. Oh, 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 oh. Let's be real deliberate about this. I got to get back to over the board. I'll be ready. Got some music in my head, and I just got another one. Is that what it's called? You are the music in me. Of course, I haven't heard this since. Don't check my car. Disc is already in. High School Musical soundtrack. No, I really haven't heard this since I watched the movies, and I did watch them. I bet I remember everything. You are the music. It's living in all of us. And it's brought us here because you are the music in me. Yeah. Four responses. I want at least 10 at once. Newest members of the Chess Army first. It's good to reply. No. It's too busy being an adult. Ooh, mistake, Max. You had me beat, my friend. You had me beat. And now you don't anymore. Sad that is for you, Max. Good move by me, I think, to save this mess of a game I've started with Maxwell. I don't know if he actually goes by Maxwell. I call him that. Okay. All right, Big J. Let's see if we can get you to take. Just get these pawns real centralized. Sure, I'll have black will have a target, but I like the central pawns more. Oh, do I like the central pawns? Okay. I think this was a mistake by Mr. Peter / Calgary Kid Yoga. His actual account, I'm pretty sure he said he got banned. But this is a strange character. I don't know if he's messing with me, in which case I'm concerned I'm going to find I don't care enough to get really good at chess. I hoped I would be hyper competitive in chess, good enough or competitive enough to get extremely, extremely strong. Because I'm the type of person, it might be bipolar disorder. I wouldn't rule it out. But more likely, I need to care. If I care about something, I'm a different human. I never liked physical sports. Never enjoyed it once. I was decent enough for my area. In a big city like St. Louis, I would have got on the field. But at the good schools, not till my senior year. And I wouldn't have been one of their better players. But I never cared enough to have that anger. What they say, he's got a dog in him. I did not have a dog in me. Woof, woof. Meow. But in chess, I could because I have a reason to care, which is Google the H-1B visa program. It sucks that those who get hurt are American workers and foreign temp workers from India. They've abused it. I understand the law can be complicated. It's the rules, Dayton. Everyone's doing it. Man, you're shitty people, even if everyone is doing it. But it basically says only certain people can learn. And that's a bad situation to live and work in. But also, it's a scary precedent for the world because if people don't feel like we can get out of a bad situation, oh, man, good people will do anything. And I believe, aside from public speaking, if we prove to ourselves we can learn something, we won't ruin each other's lives. And that's something that I care about. So chess is the best way to prove that, is what I'm saying. And I could be nasty, but chats like this, I guess they deleted after every one, kind of like it's like Snapchat chess.com. What are we doing here? Making me look crazy. It was on a previous stream. But he made fun of people with autism, Mr. Peter did. And I don't even know that I have autism. I memorized decks of cards. I could have just been a shy kid. But that is an autistic thing to do. And even smart, normal brain people might not be able to memorize a deck of cards. So that's an autistic trait. My dad can recall purchase order numbers from ridiculously long ago. And if he can't recall it, but someone brings it up, this was the supplier and the date range, he'll turn to the page in his notebook of hundreds of pages and he'll point at it. He knows where he wrote it on the page. That's an autistic trait. My dad has an exceptional memory and is highly creative. But just to be that hateful, let's say he's trying to get in my head to win a daily game, which no one cares about daily games. Boy, good for you. I met an acquaintance at the poker room. I started playing a little bit of poker. And I knew what he was doing, and I think he's a good person. But as soon as I walked in, I hadn't seen him in months because I've taken a break from chess. And of course he knows me. We're friendly. He goes, Dayton, I didn't know you played poker. And since he is a very good chess player, I caught on immediately to what he was doing. You're trying to size me up. You're trying to figure out if you can take advantage of me, get an edge. And this is just amateur poker. I actually just went because I was so tired of seeing, well, I don't mean this in a mean way, but beginners play heads up hold'em incorrectly, which I deal. I like to teach, but I also like to see poker and chess played well. So after seeing all those hands played incorrectly, I'm like, I want to go play poker. Because now that I've dealt, I know, you get a gauge on what you might do if it were a real poker hand against a real human. I want to go give it a shot. No intent to win. I took like $80, which means I'm basically going to fold every hand and just see how they play, see if they're any good or not. I've watched a little bit of poker. Daniel Negreanu got into chess, and I saw a Hikaru Nakamura stream where he was helping Negreanu learn chess, and that turned me on to poker a little bit. But I'm not going to win any money. I know I'm probably the worst player there right now. And it wasn't, hi, how are you? It was a little trap to try to figure out my ability, which I respect in a way, but also rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know that I could get to that point with anything besides maybe chess, where everything is a mind game, where it's win, win, win. Because there are real problems in the world. And it'd be different if I was starting at age 12 where I could actually become elite. But I'll never be that good. Another example, Magnus Carlsen slammed the table in a violent manner that Hans Niemann would have been auto-enrolled in anger management classes for. FIDE would be looking into it. But since it's Magnus Carlsen, he can hit that table. Gukesh goes, oh my gosh, the pieces jumped off. Some chess women would feel unsafe. He hit it that hard. I don't care. So for Magnus Carlsen to respect me, I have to beat him? That's never going to happen. And if it did, he's going to accuse me of cheating. So who cares? Like, I would never care enough to trash talk in a daily game. Maybe I'll have to get there. Or maybe I should just start a family. I've got benefits again. I like dealing cards. I'm pretty happy. It's a mean world. It doesn't have to be. Naiveness is a beautiful trait. I was young and naive, and I won't fall for that again. Maybe you should. And maybe karma's a bitch. People really are just hateful. Peter's not. I guess that's him. Pete's poker, that's what it was. The people want to take advantage of you. I just hope there's a special place in hell. I don't want to live like that. No, I trusted people. Oh, no. He's way down. It's not a bad rating. Not a bad peak, though. Don't even mention losing to me. I can't stand it. Yeah, some kids don't have food. See, that's not a competitive thing to say, is it? 1877, so I'm a lot better than you there, a lot better. And it takes a mixture of being hyper competitive. Yeah, I'm a lot better than you, Peter. And not caring. It's a beautiful thing to not care. There was a quote by some baseball commentator that the best closers in baseball have to be this close to just not caring. What they're a professional athlete, they have to care. But if you mess up, which we're all human, no matter how focused you are, Magnus Carlsen made a mistake to lose that game to Gukesh, I believe. But you're going to mess up. And if you care too much, if you're that hyper competitive, I will not lose, Peter. Yeah, you are going to lose to me because I'm better than you. You're going to be in your own head, and it's going to be just as bad for you. Everyone's unique. Okay, so let's go here and then there. I don't guess it matters. Chase that out, then I can get there. And I'm kind of interested in becoming a trophy husband. I think I'd be a really good one. Let's keep our queen there. That way, if you choose to, well, the bishop will remain there regardless. But if you double up, yeah, I want my queen there, I think. And then if you try to discover some stuff, it doesn't matter because my bishop will just be eyeing your queen. So let's just do that. And then we'll, of course, plan to take here. Well, no. Here. Well, either way you do it. I think that might be annoying, that discovery. I'm looking at potential pins if I end up taking, but I wouldn't do that. There will be no pin because my bishop would just, it's fine. But I'd be a hell of a trophy husband. I'll promote myself and everything. I don't want the hints. I'm not doing puzzles with hints. Makes me no better. But I'm college educated. I did well. I could have done a lot better. Chat is currently unavailable. That's fine. I don't want chat anyway. Could have done a lot better in school. This is my pitch for trophy husband. Let's get the camera on me and only me as I take my shirt off because I say some stuff. I would be the best trophy husband, ladies. I don't appreciate when y'all attack men. He deserved it. Hashtag me too. Hashtag call it out. Yeah. And you've probably done some stuff you deserve to be hashtag called it out for too. But what I struggle with is a lot of feminists don't go after the rich old white men in power who have gotten every promotion and they promoted their straight white male friends, sometimes from their colleges. You make an example of us to prove you're tough to them because they're in control. You think they can promote you and stuff. And in some ways you're right. But from my perspective, and every human is kind of selfish. I'm like, fuck you. You're going to sacrifice me to act like you're serious now when you've had 40 years to not be sexist assholes who look at women's asses when they get a drink at the fountain. And while she's presenting probably good ideas in most corporate environments, and I have to sell my house? Bullshit. But I'll marry you. Just take good care of me. Hard times to be a straight white man. Harder than before. Easy. Like I covered, I'm not hyper competitive in everything, but I can turn it on. And if someone tries to mess with you, I'm 6'2", losing some weight, gaining some muscle again. I'll protect you from danger. I just need you to pay my entry fees to chess tournaments. What else? Ooh, I play instruments. So after a hard day in the office, oh gosh, I just don't want to talk. That's okay. I'll solo in C sharp, minor pentatonic. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. My granny is sweet. And I think she'll soften the alpha business woman a little bit. Hashtag trophy husband. Anyway. But then we want men to be tough. Yeah, but you also were pissed that Kamala Harris didn't win the election. Women want it both ways. And I just want to be a trophy husband. Is that too much to ask, ladies? Anyway. All right, Bogus 12. Let's play the Sicilian. You want to lock in your light square bishop? Maybe you want to fianchetto it right into this pawn. Intelligence was not gifted to us all the same. I can block my light square bishop in too. Go ahead. Can I overload that? So that's a mistake, I would think, because here you're just going to lose now, because here you go. To not lose it, you will have to go back, and then I'll go there, and I'll pin stuff. It's pretty simple. That's fine. Lose chess pad. Do I want to even try to target that pawn? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to just kind of stay up? Because here, I mean, I can push, sure, but you can simply slide back. So that's another reason that's an awful move. You just eliminate so many options, such as if my queen were like, I don't have to worry about my queen getting trapped at all now. If that weren't there and you weren't just blocking your bishop from activating, I would have made a more passive move, which might have been a better move. I don't know. So your knight can't move. See how easy this is for me now? So I have everything covered nicely. Let's fork some stuff. Took too quick. Now, I'm not saying it's the wrong move at all, but no, it doesn't help me, I don't think. It'd be some interesting practice, but we should probably just make the best move in the position. That's actually a better move, right? Because it more or less forces you to go there, and then I can even activate my bishop a little bit. Let's do that. Let's do that. En passant. Do it, do it, do it. You prefer to lose a chest battle? Everyone's got their preference. Okay, then I'll go there. And then you'll just be down too much. Okay. So you can give a useless check if you'd like. Make. Okay, so here we're going to keep pressure there so your rook can't come. Which is better? I could potentially double up with my rook. But also I prefer to put immediate pressure on that pawn. And that way if you do take, I'll take what you would take with check. So I would actually have to take with my knight. But then I could come back that way. But then you could sack. No, you couldn't, because then I would go there. It's a good move. It's got to be a good move. So you give a check, yeah, fine. But like I said, I'm up too much. Okay, so now that does work. Because you take, and it doesn't come with check, so then I would take. Okay, so here, setting up third of discovery, you use a move. I'll protect stuff. So let's actually do that. It's a little bit better. They call me the tactician. That would be, huh. I want to leave that pawn there for now. Let's fork. Simplify. It's not the best move, but it's fine. Because you still can't take. Else the tactician strikes. Oh. Nope, can't do that. I told you couldn't. Queen has no checks. My king is super safe, super duper safe. So here, even there, it doesn't matter. That's all you have is a check. And I would just win. So, good try. Okay. Huh. I should save my knight. This pawn is annoying as shit too. Not only am I winning by a lot, my king is safe for that pawn's annoying as hell. Oh man, this is gonna get nasty. I'm getting a little too fancy there, but it's okay. So here, that should force you to take. So here, then you can't take there because I'll take there. So you kind of need to take there. And then I would, yeah, so I'd lose a piece, but. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's go there. I'll probably just give it to you. Yeah, that's pretty bad of me. No, I can't afford to do that actually, because. Okay. So my queen's going to cover. I made this uncomfortable myself. Except my bishop's going to cut you off, though, of anything good. So you kind of have to lose. And you don't actually have any trickeration to try. Let's go. Lock in. And you're realizing that, aren't you? I cut off all your hope. Yeah. Cool. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, my gosh, Dayton. Oh, my gosh. It's so bad. It's the worst ever. It could not get any worse. My gosh. That's just sad. All right. Good, the bad, and the ugly. That's my stream. I don't feel like singing songs now. Brutal. Brutal loss. But we can learn something from every game. My goodness. Unreal. Jeez. Yeah, that was a dumb move. I called that when I made it. What am I doing? Not paying attention to where the pawns are at because I already won, I thought. But still, if I just don't do dumb stuff, my gosh. I'm bad about that, especially online. When I'm completely won, I mean, everyone's kind of guilty of that. It's human nature to stop thinking. But it's almost like I just want to remember where important pieces were at, like that pawn for me as black is kind of important. And, you know, if we rely on memory too much, fucking forget. There's nothing blocking it. It's just a pawn to be taken. Not even, I'm not looking, I'm not thinking anymore. And there's no excuse. It's all my fault. Jeez. All right. Let my dog out. Enjoy my morning. It's going to be harder to enjoy my morning. It's raining. I'm probably going to sleep all day now. Shit.